Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Okay, so somebody is suffering because of a situation from the past. So we have the milk here. There's regret, I feel, especially with the milk and the cross. Somebody's carrying a burden about a past situation. Somebody's stuck in the past. Sorrow over past events. Nostalgia. I feel like this has to do with a decision that somebody took in the past. Okay, hold on. I feel like it was a decision that was taken abruptly. I feel this is in part the regret, also regret over what was lost, most likely. Here we have this Seven of Swords, but what we see is somebody escaping with books. At first glance, that's exactly what it looks like. Like they're escaping. Okay? Like he's making off with some books. And the fact that he seems to be moving quickly and his face is covered, it does make it look like he doesn't want to get caught with the information that he has, right? The question becomes here, is he stealing these books? Or is he rescuing them? Is he liberating them? Sometimes, you see, the real story all depends on who is telling it. So you may be, or need to, you or them, whoever's energy this is, because it can be vice versa, may need to question someone's story or their actions, or you can be questioning, or they can be questioning their own actions because they're filled with regret. Because they're thinking, again, it goes back to the real story depends on who is telling it. So maybe they overlooked something. Maybe they jumped too quickly. Because this card tells me they did. It tells me that they became very emotional and made a really abrupt decision. It's like they were going to battle. It's almost like, you see the person on the horse there, it's almost like the Knight of Swords energy where they get that bee in the bonnet, you know. That's what they're showing me, is the Knight of Swords when I look at it. So that's what I think happened. Now, so then we have the Star and the book. Well, the book, now, okay, the book can be a couple of different things. It can be information that you have, information, yeah, it could be information that you have that you might need to honor, you or them. So maybe that information, somebody left with information, didn't tell the truth. Or maybe there's a realization now that maybe they made a mistake and maybe they need to honor this new information they have. Or maybe somebody is seeking information that they don't have but would like to have, you know. The Star is about hope, so somebody may be hopeful. It can also be about clarity, can be about direction. Somebody may be thinking of taking a new direction, one that would clear things up or get to the truth. The star could be asking somebody to honor their intuition, to listen to their intuition. The star can show somebody the way. Now, this would be through the sword. So listen for signs, because you're going to get it that way. It's some type of communication. You or they will be shown the way. It's divine guidance. Now, what we see here is the Three of Swords. Somebody ended it, but if you look at the pain on both of these people's faces, it's almost like a Five of Swords type of energy where nobody wins. This person left, but they didn't want to, and they took those swords with them. It's like this person who takes the books. But there could have been things that led up to this parting, an accumulation of bad feelings, of negative thoughts, of disappointments that led up to that abrupt decision. Somebody was not in agreement, or you guys failed to be able to agree, or this person didn't was unwilling to compromise, or felt it wasn't going to go their way, or they weren't going to get what they wanted. They are looking back at the details of the work that they did, or of something they've done here. This is that woe is me energy. Somebody walked away from a vision because they probably were very vulnerable with the hedgehog and the moon. There were deep emotions that surfaced. Having to do with, it's almost like somebody walked away from a new opportunity or an event of some kind that should have been something happy, or that should have been or that was a meeting or a reunion of some kind. There was an opportunity here to move forward with something, but somebody didn't take it. They walked away. They felt they weren't going to get, see, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So they felt they weren't going to get what they wanted according to their vision. Because I have the vision card here, you see, with the Hermit. And so they felt they weren't going to get what they wanted. This person has triggers some very deep emotions from most likely previous events in their life, experiences they've had. I feel like after all is said and done, I do feel like they sit down and in defeat, I feel like they're like in that woe is me energy, filled with regret. Life just feels so unfair. I feel like this is somebody who may also be very negative or think negatively. Again, it's a pattern and comes from previous buried pain that they're carrying. So they've had time to think about this, to reflect upon this. And this way of thinking and feeling, these buried feelings, need to be looked at and taken care of. Okay, because it's like, see the Two of Pentacles over here is saying that a decision needs to be taken and the status quo upset before events can move forward. Okay, and it could be that there's a realization that somebody did not have all the facts. They're in the Four of Swords energy, trying to come up with a new plan. I feel like they do have something they've been carrying that maybe they haven't been entirely truthful either about that situation. Seeing, because there's they're boxed into a certain way of thinking. You see, this is them boxed in, and that's because of their experiences, because the wands represent all of their experiences, okay, that they've had. And here you see they're reassessing those, because those experiences dictate to them how they feel, right? They affects their feelings, and these are long-held beliefs with the Hierophant. And so with that Seven of Pentacles, they are looking at this. I think that there's a realization for this person that they may have overreacted, and they now regret it. And I do feel it is a pattern with them, and I do feel that there's a realization for them. They are shown the way. They are going to be shown the light. They're going to be shown where to look. The light shines on where they need to look. Divinely guided. Yeah. So, they're in the Four of Swords energy, preparing for what is yet to come. Their mind going round and round in circles as they try to plan for the future. And the reason their mind keeps going round and round in circles is they don't know where they stand anymore with you, you see. Because of things said and done, hurtful things. Because of information possibly that they have that they need to honor. There is recognition for sure here that things were not as they appeared in the past, that they jumped the gun. And so, you see, they were very vulnerable. Here's the wings representing a wish again. There's okay, I'll go here first to the vision, because we also have that repeating. There's the vision, but maybe there's a new vision here now, because this one's in the future. So it's like a developing in the process. That's what they're doing in this preparation. So they are most likely, especially with the Seven of Coins, making adjustments. Okay. They're making adjustments to the wish, or to the vision, actually. Realizing that there are changes that need to be made, adjustments, so to speak. And it's something that they personally really want to change because they need to, because they are currently in a place where they are unhappy. Especially now they realize what they've lost. So how do they proceed from here? There are changes that need to be made to the belief system. Also, they need to honor the information they do have. This is about getting the courage to move forward, to close the distance. There is a chance here, and they will be, yeah, see, look, okay, somebody's returning home. They have information. Okay, so they have information that you don't have, I feel, that they are going to impart to you, or this is vice versa. The change that they are going through was difficult. Most likely they've had to learn the hard way, which means they've incurred loss and pain, some heartbreak. But there's a chance here now. They have learned their lesson. They're holding on to it tightly, and there is a chance to now go forward. The adjustments have been made in the vision, and to move forward with a new opportunity, to wipe the slate clean, to return home, to that feeling of home, which is you. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. I see my dog's little tail going there. She's waiting for me. Anyway, many blessings to all of you.